What's up everybody, Nick here, and welcome to Dorothy Scott Airport in Oroville, Washington. That is 0S7, one of the Happy Bottom Riding Club's FBOs. Today we're going to be taking my VTEL Bonanza from A2A that I recently purchased and flying it up to Seattle, Washington to go ahead and get it repainted for the start of my 50-state US tour that I'm going to be doing on here on YouTube. Cool thing about Oroville, Washington is like 4 miles away from the Canadian border, so it's probably pretty damn cold. Something tells me that there's a lot of smuggling of maple syrup coming across those lines, but it's an awesome little area to fly in. There's a lake right here, and apparently there's a couple of resorts that they just put in, according to Wikipedia. It's like a population of 1,700 people, so if you don't like people, perfect place to go move to. So today's flight, we're actually just going to do a bullshit VFR. We're just going to head south through the little mountain passes and then follow the river and then make a right turn towards Seattle when we get closer to it. We're going to have a cool little view of, what is that, Mount Rainier. That's outside of Seattle there, and for everyone who says, oh my god, you can't do that. Yeah, I don't care, I'm having fun here. So why don't we hop in the Bonanza and get this thing pre-flighted and start it up and let it sit and warm up, because it takes a million years to warm up. So we're going to go ahead and start our pre-flight deal here. And to begin, we need to remove the little control locks. We'll turn the battery on. Check the fuel tank. I already had the left fuel tank selected, which is why those are active there. And that is pretty much the easy part of this whole deal. Yep, see, left fuel tank, and we are good to go. Now we need to go outside, so we will turn the battery off. I guess really should have put the pitot heat on. No big deal. But we're going to go behind the right wing. Give it a little nudge. Make sure those flaps are free and clear. Check all the bolts. I've had it flight where one of the flap bolts was bad. I ended up dying. But here I am, right? I'm a zombie Nick. No bolts on the aileron. Yep. Check the wingtip. Nothing wrong there. Check the wingtip again. Nothing wrong there. Check the lights, everything's good. Oh, tires are good, no tie downs, no chocks. Need to check the gas. I'm not real sure why I jumped ahead, but I mean, I thought I clicked on the right one, but here we go. So we checked the gas. It's about 40 gallons, it's 20 on each side. That's about right where it should be. Check the tire pressure, everything looks good. No strut, nothing jacking that up. No birds in my little deal here, which is good because I don't want to kill little birdies. I'd feel like an asshole for doing that. Lights look good. Everything's clear. Prop decent condition. Why don't we check the oil here? And I am about a quart low. I'm kind of a dumbass, and you know the way to actually put oil in this is through the payload manager there, and not through the deal that I'm clicking on right now. I realized this after the fact, but no big deal. It's a quart low. How many of us run our cars every day with a quart, you know, or quarter, or something like that? Not the end of the world. We'll live. We're going to Seattle anyways. They're going to repaint this bitch, and maybe they can put some oil in it too for me. Closing that up. Moving on. Yep, let's take a look in there. There is nothing hiding any of the deals. No water in my avgas. I love that pretty blue that 100 low lead makes, right? Check the other side. It's about the same. We're good there. Chocks are gone. No tie downs. We will remove the little sock. Stall warning is good. This is going to come up cold because I did not turn the pitot heat on. No big deal. I'd rather not burn my finger today. It's the virtual world, right? Wingtip's good. Light looks alright. Go over to the other side. Yep. Nothing looks wrong over there. Nothing broken. Move over to the aileron. Once again, bolts look good. Be a bad day if one of these fail. Once again, we will shake the flaps. Oh yeah, shake it, baby. There we go. And no more missing bolts. We're good here, so we're not going to die on this flight unless those snap again. And then, yeah, it was a really bad day. Static air source, nothing there. We will do the same here with the rudder evaders. We'll check all the little deals. For those who don't know, the Bonanzas have a little bungee system hooked up to the aileron that moves the rudder at the same time. So look all the cabling, make sure everything's cool. Yep, they're feeling clear. Remove those as well. Nothing in the static air, and then we gotta lock this shit up because we don't want those Canadians taking our stuff. Yep, so first thing we'll do back here in the cockpit is flick that battery switch on. And we'll click the alternator switch on. Now I'm going to bring in everything. Full prop, full mixture, full throttle. We got to turn the little auxiliary fuel pump on. Give it a little bit of gas, then click it off. We really want it to get right in that beginning part of the green range there. A little bit past that, and it could flood. Crank the cowl flaps open. Probably should have turned the beacon and navs on, no big deal. But crank the throttle, and we are going to go ahead and give it a little starteroo here. Oh yeah, come on baby, come on baby. Oh, there we go. Yeah, started right up. Like a good ancient Bonanza. They all start right up, right? So what we'll do is we will lean it out a little bit here. And basically our next stop is to let it sit and idle away. Not all this oil temp needs to come up before we actually start going anywhere. As you see now, it's kind of dirt cold. A couple things we can do though. We can turn our lights on like we should have done before. See them? Yay! I'm smart. Virtual FAA is not going to yell at me for that. Really should have brought those flaps up when we first entered the plane, but no big deal. No harm, no foul, right? Nobody died from that. Oh, they're up. Cool beans. Everything going. Probably need to defrost the windows here. It's getting a little frosty. Click the avionics on, and we will see you here in a minute because it takes forever for this thing to warm up, and I will see you here in a second. So the plane is warmed up, and we're just going to taxi on out. We'll do a short little run-up at the end of the runway down there, and I'm going to shut the fuck up and enjoy your flight, guys. I think everyone will agree that the motor on this thing, the engine, sounds fucking amazing, so enjoy the ear porn, guys. Enjoy it. I did. was a little bit of a hard landing, but that's okay. We walked away from it. I don't have any aches and pains, at least nothing that a good shot of whiskey won't take care of. But hey, we're in Seattle. Plane's going to get painted, and the next time you see it, it'll be starting its 50-state tour. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.